Yo guys, welcome back to another day at MSU. Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss you guys so much, but we're still working on the current episode of Another Day at MSU to be released tomorrow, tentatively. If not, it'll be released Thursday afternoon. Anyways, get into some further business. I asked my followers, should I do an expose my relationship video on YouTube? And 80% of you said yes, while 20% of you said no. Well, as they say in court, majority rules. So this is going to be the exposing my relationship video, because there's been a lot of speculations and questions on whether I should just expose it or not. So it's time to just clear the air. So
and future reference, not future reference, and no, I am not the one he's in a relationship with. Just to get that clear, I'm just here for moral support.
Exactly. That is to clear the air for those speculators out there. My relationship status. I'm gonna give the final verdict at the end of this entire story, because it's going to be a while. So grab some popcorn and something to drink.
And probably, for all those marijuana lovers out there, grab a blunt and try not to go to sleep.
Oh my gosh. So where do I begin? So it's been 7 years since I've been in a relationship. So you can just imagine me going into a college with another relationship. And well, this mood for me is kind of awkward, honestly. So back in 2018, when we started the school year off, Essence, which is our playful supporter on Another Day at MSU, you barely see her now because of the predicament that she's in. She's doing okay. For those of you who are wondering where she's at in the show, she's doing okay. She's just in the place where she's not going to be able to see us most of the time.
So she'll be like one of those Spidey kind of characters.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you'll
until we
see
get our situation together.
Right, and King is also like that, but we're going to focus more on Essence. So Essence and I, well, we're kinda in a relationship, but it's like too soon to kinda make it official in my honest opinion. So the story dates back to October 21st of last year.
Yeah, you remember the date?
Yes, I remember the date. I remember it like it was yesterday. So we're all having lunch. Well, we're all having lunch / dinner in Acres, which is like the dining hall up here. So we're just sitting here talking, and I noticed that Essence and Marlon were kind of having a little side conversation. So I said, okay, I'll just wait till they get finished, and then they're just and Essence just sitting up here laughing and giggling, and I kind of want to join in the fun, and I'm like, what's so funny? Like, what's so funny? So she just came out with it, with these words, quote, and I quote, "I like you." So the first time she said that, well,
that was funny. I'm sorry.
For me, for Marlon it was funny, but for me it was kind of like shocking, yeah, because it's been a while since I've been in a relationship, and within 6 years of that, it's kind of like been down Heartbreak City. So when she said that, I had to take a few weeks to think about it, which then turned into about a month or two.
Yeah, I'm sitting there wondering, like, oh my god.
So after
I gotta say, I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, Essence keep fucking bothering me and shit like that. Can you just fucking make up your mind, shit? I'm tired of her bugging.
For me, it's not like that. I can't just instantly just make a decision after being taught that. So
I know, but it's understandable.
After a demoralizing weeks and months of deliberations, I sort of accepted her liking proposal, as I call it. So liking proposal. So I kind of accepted it, but I didn't expect it to be this awkward. Like, there will be times where we text each other, and there will be times where we say, she say, "Hey babe," I said, "Hi." We just have small little conversations, and then after that it just ends. Not to mention, most of the conversations we have are about animals. And Lord knows, if you've seen season 1, episode 8 of Another Day at MSU, you will see why she has that pet addiction.
I think she's done do that with all of us. It's always the latest rant that this girl had was about a fucking deer. A deer.
Man.
Continue.
So push come to shove, we just have little side conversations, but it still feels awkward. So going into a few weeks before that, I don't know, it's kind of like she kind of questions things, but don't always come to me about the things that she's asking for. Instead, she's always talking to this one.
Yeah, I don't know why.
She's always talking to this. She's always talking to Marlon, but I feel like if you want to talk to me, you can. I didn't text. The only time I said you couldn't text me was either when I was in class or work or dodgeball practice.
Or any other activity that you have during the day.
Pretty much throughout the day. I'd say pretty much after 5 o'clock, I'm free, except for dodgeball. I'm free after 10 o'clock. In the nighttime until I'm ready to get off the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be times where I don't hear from her, and some days I do hear from her, some days I don't. But at the same time, I feel like if you want to communicate with me, you don't have to be scared, because
You're here.
I'm here. But at the same time, I think she kind of feels awkward about it too, honestly.
And it's just, okay, so advising time. So it's kind of awkward because it's just like you two, it feels like the establishment of you two being together isn't there yet. So in order for you to like have that establishment for you two to like officially be, you two should start spending more time with each other. Like texting and phone calls, no, like physical. And I know that's gonna be fucking difficult because she's barely up here, and when she is, you're always busy. So most of her time is being spent with me instead, because I pretty much have spent most of my free time studying and the other half of it sleep or talking to other people.
Mm-hmm.
So you two, it should be like one of these days where you two should, only you two, not you two and me, or not me and King, you two alone. Just spend time with each other, get to know each other, and put that establishment there. So
I do agree with that. And then the thing that I was just thinking about over the past few weeks is I feel like we both kind of rushed into it a little bit. Like she came up with it, and I felt pressured to say yes. It's kind of like how I feel about this whole thing. I feel like it was pressurized, and it was kind of like after that day that it happened, it was just like a blur.
yeah, I feel like I'm kind of to blame because Essence has kept coming to me, just be like, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Like, if you don't fucking talk to him, goddamn, I'm tired of fucking doing shit. I'm tired, shit. Go talk to him.
You're not the messenger, for crying out loud.
Exactly. I can't necessarily tell you everything. Shit.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. Like from the moment that happened, I'm just like, do I even want to go back to square one with relationships? Because I've been through 2 traumatizing relationships. The last one did not go so well for me. So it's kind of like, should I go back and risk it? Which I understand love is all about trial and error. Being boyfriend and girlfriend is about trial and error, which I understand. But it's like when you've been hurt so much from your previous relationship, it's like, do you want to go back to it? And that's kind of where I'm thinking, can we just put it on like hold until we're able to see each other more often than what we are now, and when we're both ready to talk to each other? Because
right now it's
just a matter of just trying to communicate, and we can't do that because we're both busy. Well, she's mainly here at Michigan State working, and I'm at Michigan State trying to deal with my academics and classwork and clubs and other stuff that I'm involved in. So pretty much I'm a busy guy, and work too. So I'm just saying, maybe we can put the relationship on hold until we both have that time. And once we establish that, then, we can make it official. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I feel I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, don't necessarily put it on hold. Kind of like work your way into it. So like instead of like holding it, like you two should slowly start working your way so it can get out of this awkward stage. So by the time you're ready to officially be together, it won't be as awkward. So that's why I'm just like, don't give up yet.
Yeah, I can try that.
So
I can try that.
And if it doesn't work, then we could go with your idea.
Yeah, if that doesn't work, then I would suggest the idea better. But I can try I'm open to try any idea that helps me, because I'm very introverted.
I think the whole entire other day MSU thing.
Yeah, it's just with me with social interaction, it's just weird, especially with relationships. It's like weird to me. And not saying that
don't get in one.
Yeah, I'm not saying that don't get in one, but I'm just saying if you really know the ropes of a relationship, then by means go with it. But if you don't, then you shouldn't go in one.
I'm about to say, you gotta get experience for it at some point.
Yeah,
so
I understand.
That
part I understand.
If you don't know anything about relationships and you're just like him, lost in the sauce, just take baby steps with it and try to get advice from people that has been in relationships. For example, I'm not one of those type of people that's actually been in a lot of relationships. Honestly, I haven't even been in one. Well, I've been in, I don't know what the fuck. Anyway,
yeah.
But I've witnessed enough relationships for people to come to me asking about, like, what should they do in a relationship. So even though I haven't been in one, I've been basically kind of like a relationship advisor.
Pretty much.
Sadly, even though my ass haven't even been in one. But basically find somebody that's actually been in relationships and that can actually help you. So in this case, the best person that you can honestly get relationship advice from is King, because he's been in multiple ones and he's been both long-term and short.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of, so fast forwarding all the way up until now, it's kind of still the same. So to get the final verdict, my relationship status is question mark. Yes, I said it. So
question mark.
Yes. So that's my relationship status right now. Is a big fat question mark.
Okay, the best way to say it, your relationship status is talking. That's the best
quote unquote talking.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like, today's definition where it's just like, sending heart eyes and dick pics and flirty and dirty texting.
Yeah,
it's
not
literal.
Like that. It's literally
conversation after conversation.
So right now it's conversational. It's not really official till we both come to a common ground or we both establish it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much the verdict. Talking.
That's
gavel.
That's supposed to be the gavel.
Gavel. I suppose the relationship is over, and that's pretty much the backstory of the story of me and Essence. And if you want to learn more about that, you can basically comment in the live stream or the premiere that's premiering right now. You can live chat it, and I'll try to get to every comment.
Wait, this was live?
It's the best as I can. No, it's gonna be aired as a premiere, so it's gonna be like a live show. That's what premiere is. So this is actually a premiere. So if you guys have any more questions about my relationship status or want to give advice to me, I'm open to any advice as long as it's not inappropriate, dangerous, or toxic.
I'm about to say it by his definition of inappropriate, so no sex comments. Don't try to spice up their relationship. No, he needs actual advice.
Yeah, basically.
Leave all the spicing up stuff to me.
All right. So that is the end of the exposing my relationship video. So we're gonna hop into a couple of announcements because we've been MIA a lot lately. So the first announcement is that there will be a new episode of Another Day at MSU. However, this episode will not feature myself in dodgeball because I've been absent over the weekend. So I could not get the footage that I needed in order to put it on Another Day at MSU. So dodgeball won't be included, but it'll be all most of us doing silly stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just us.
Yeah, it's just us for now, and King from time to time. Essence is going to be one of those sporadic characters since her predicament is preventing her from coming up here and just spending time with us for right now. So that's kind of where the show is. So it's just going to feature us two for now as like the main characters until we are all together. Which over the summertime, which brings me to my next announcement. Over the summertime, we'll be airing every other weekend. That gives us a chance to actually get footage and gives me enough chance to edit and schedule it ahead of time instead of trying to rush it on the same day.
New season coming up.
Yes,
season three summertime edition.
Yes, summertime edition of Another Day at MSU will air right after movie day. That day is to be determined. So after that day is determined, we will go live. We will do a lot of stuff. Plus, another announcement is that we are going to be doing a lot more live videos. We're going to be doing live videos like we're going to be doing another about the cast soon in case you missed our first live broadcast about the cast. We're going to be doing a second about the cast. This time we're going to be giving a little more of like our backgrounds because I think we focused a little on that but not emphasis on that too much.
Yeah, so, and this time it will have King in it.
Yes, and this time it will have King and Essence in it. So we'll try to get that together. The day of that is to be determined as well.
We'll find out soon.
Yes. Fourth announcement is that myself, this is actually good news that I wanted to kind of wait for, but I might be a part-time anchor for the Spartan Sports Report, which is like the sports news YouTube channel for all your sports up to the minute for Michigan State University. So you're going to be seeing me and my other colleagues at the Spartan Sports Report. You're going to be seeing me in action anchoring the actual broadcast. So that airs every Tuesday, but the uploading will depend on how fast we get it edited and finished.
So basically you're going to be seeing more of his face everywhere.
Yeah, because I'm filling my portfolio for journalism, so I have to start somewhere. So sports is the perfect thing.
Yeah, since you're already getting hit in the face with dodgeballs already.
Oh my God. Speaking of dodgeball, if you want to watch the Michigan Dodgeball Cup, you can watch that on the National Collegiate Dodgeball Association's Facebook page under their videos tab. Every single game, rounds 1 through 6, all of the rounds, including the championship match, is on their Facebook page. And if you want to catch the Nationals will be in Allendale, Michigan at Grand Valley State University in April. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming real soon, like in March. In March, I'll be posting more stuff about it, maybe publicizing it. Also, for those of you who are looking for another mixtape from me, the mixtape is still in review, so it's gonna take about 3 weeks because it has to review because my distributor has to make sure every song passes a little sort of test of copyright in case I'm not stealing other people's work. So be on the lookout for that. It's called Mixtape 3. Personal struggles. It'll include lo-fi, kind of like in your feelings type of instrumental.
So deep in feeling.
Oh my God, not that song. It'll include that and interludes from the cast of Another Day at MSU minus King. So you'll hear interlude My Life as a Single Man is already out on Spotify and all other music products.
That
so
trap music out, hitting that house
It
fire.
features her, Solomaya Parkatyak, which is a inspirational speaker that I found on YouTube who gave me the permission to use part of her speech in my interlude. So props to her. The second interlude will be released sometime this week, sometime between March 14th and March 18th. So expect that. And I think that is all for announcements. Oh, and This is probably for your Real Talk 101 fans.
We're sorry.
I'm sort of discontinuing it after this semester. So after May, there will be no more Real Talk 101, but we will be releasing separate audios. Like if you want, like we'll be giving like advice on school. If you want to give an advice on school, you can hear it from either all of us on Real Talk 101. So if you have if someone has a segment that they want to talk about, you can submit it to us, and that'll be our show.
Yeah, either that or are you discontinuing the audio podcast too? Or?
Well, right now it's just a video, but if I don't get as many listeners on the audio podcast, I'm gonna have to discontinue that too. What we're trying to do is focus more on this YouTube channel because we've gotten so far. Like we've gotten over 100 videos, and we released our 100th video, which was the fourth episode. It was the live video. Yeah, it was that. And it was a great success, and we thank you guys for making our channel so successful. And make sure to tell your friends, your uncles, your cousins, your other subscribers or other YouTube channels to subscribe to this one because we got so much work.
Tell your grandma too.
Tell everyone that this channel is one of those YouTube sitcoms. Because how many YouTube channels do you know have a YouTube sitcom based off of four friends who are trying to navigate college together, despite coming from minority backgrounds? How many YouTube channels do you know does that?
I'd say basically, despite coming from many different backgrounds, even though some everybody almost knew each other and stuff like that.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I'm honestly kind of just like the outcast because I'm from the other side of Detroit, and those three are from the fucking east side, and I just kind of came in just like, all right, I'm in control of this bitch. They was just like, all right.
All right. So that brings it to about the end of this exposing my relationship video. Yeah. So if you like it, give it a big thumbs up. And if we reach a certain amount of likes, I will post a part 2 of exposing this relationship because it's kind of like a story. So this is the first part of the story. And if we get 100 likes, or at least 50 likes, I will post part 2 of our story, and you'll be able to learn more about us, our relationship as it progresses. So if you guys want that, I'll be posting another poll on Instagram tomorrow morning if you want a part 2 of exposing your relationship, and if we got a yes, then I'll post it to be determined later. So that's pretty much all the updates we have with another day at MSU. So it was kind of an update video and an exposing my relationship video. So it was kind of a 2-in-1 for you guys.
Yeah, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, pretty much. So that brings this video to an end. Remember to like and subscribe and follow all our social media platforms, which are all in the description of this video. And we will see you guys on I think it's the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Another Day at MSU. Yep. See you guys later.
All right, bye y'all.
Bye.